The atmosphere around Arrowhead Stadium was electric even before kickoff. The Kansas City Chiefs were set to clash with the Philadelphia Eagles, but what had people's hearts racing wasn't only the game. It was the arrival of Taylor Swift. As the sun hit the pavement and crowds in red filled every corner outside the stadium, a sudden hush gave way to screams when a convoy of sleek black SUVs rolled onto the grounds. Fans instantly knew what that meant. This was no ordinary arrival. This was Taylor Swift's motorcade, and the very sight of it set social media ablaze within seconds. The SUVs moved slowly through the packed crowd, tinted windows glinting under the September light. Fans surged forward, phones raised high, shouting, "Taylor's here! Taylor's here!" as though the words alone would make the moment more real. The convoy stretched 3, maybe 4 vehicles long, each moving in perfect formation, the kind of careful coordination reserved for global superstars. Security surrounded the cars as people pressed against barricades just for a glimpse. The noise grew deafening, a mixture of football chants and the kind of screams usually reserved for concert arenas. Taylor Swift's appearances at NFL games have become a phenomenon of their own, but each time she shows up, it still feels like an event. Since she and Travis Kelce went public, she's been called the Chiefs' good luck charm, the team's guardian angel, and the spark that's electrified an entire fan base. Ticket sales climb, viewership spikes, and the stadium atmosphere changes entirely when she's in the building. This game, though, carried even more meaning. It wasn't just the Chiefs facing the Eagles, it was Travis Kelce facing the team his brother Jason once led with pride. It wasn't just a game, it was family against family, pride against pride, and Taylor wasn't about to miss it. The crowd outside Arrowhead could feel it too. Traffic had snarled into chaos, cars and pickups fighting to get into the lot while fans swarmed the entrances. And in the middle of it all, Taylor's convoy stood out like a beacon, gliding forward while thousands of eyes followed every turn of the wheels. People wearing Travis's number 87 jersey stood shoulder to shoulder, their cameras raised, trying to capture the proof that they had been there when Taylor Swift entered Arrowhead. One woman, clutching her phone tightly, couldn't contain her excitement when a reporter asked her why she was screaming. "I came for the Chiefs," she admitted breathlessly, "but I was hoping to see Taylor. When she shows up, the whole place feels different. She brings an energy no one else can." Inside the stadium, anticipation built. Fans weren't just talking about Patrick Mahomes' arm strength or Travis Kelce's route running. They were whispering about where Taylor might sit. Everyone expected her to join the Kelce family in the stands, just as she had before, laughing and chatting with Donna Kelce, the proud mother of football's most famous brothers. Those moments between Taylor and Donna had already gone viral in the past, creating headlines that blurred the line between sports and pop culture. It was a reminder that this relationship had moved far beyond private dinners and secret getaways. It was now woven into the very fabric of NFL Sundays. By the time the SUVs disappeared through the stadium gates, the energy around Arrowhead had shifted completely. The game between two powerhouse teams was still ahead, but something larger was at play. This wasn't just football anymore, this was a cultural spectacle, a merging of worlds that only happens when the brightest star in music collides with the brightest star on the field. And as Taylor Swift stepped into Arrowhead to cheer on her fiancé, every fan in that sea of red understood they were witnessing more than a game. They were part of a story, a moment in history where love, fame, and football intersected under the roar of the crowd.
I'm just wondering, man, the last couple years, how your life has changed after you started dating Taylor Swift and you got the podcast, you got all these things happening off the field. Can you kind of, Joe wrote about this, right? Can you kind of describe how your life has changed here? And is there a difficulty to